Hello, I'm Matthew Malcolm with California Ag Network, reporting to you here today with Robert Heredia from H&R Labor. They're labor contractors that work primarily indoor setting. You know, it's not your average farm labor contractor, but they're still working with our agricultural products in the processing side. So whether we're in a tree nut facility or oranges or vegetables, you name it, you guys do it. So I wanted to talk with you specifically as there's been some indoor heat regulation changes with Cal OSHA that actually have gone into effect immediately, which if you think about it, it's been really hot this summer consistently, and so it's understandable. But can you tell us about these regulations and what it means for, you know, employers like yourself?
Yeah, absolutely. So this is huge. It's been quite a while in the works, right? And so Cal OSHA has officially adopted it, and they've made it effective immediately that everybody that it applies to, and then specifically here in our industry when we're dealing with a lot of agriculture processors, it's going to impact us. And so what this does, this rule now brings about additional things and considerations that we're going to have to look at. We have to take a step back and look at the operations and see what changes we potentially need to do. Now, I'll say that all processors are already doing this. You know, it talks about providing water, providing rest area, providing time for these guys to cool down, and we're already doing this, right? I know our clients are doing this, and so now this just adds additional regulation that we're gonna have to manage and navigate, and so unfortunately it's something that it's official now and we're gonna have to deal with.
So basically, is it going to be more of a monitoring as far as the changes that most processors are going to need to be made and employers like yourself to make sure that they're clocking in and out for these rest breaks or whatnot? I mean, really, what kind of impact? I know it's sudden, but what kind of impact is it going to really have?
Yeah. So it's brand new, right? Obviously, they were trying to tweak some of the details there, and we're still trying to peel back the onion and understand the specifics. But monitoring is going to be one of the things that we're going to have to start doing. And again, we're already doing this, but now there's going to have to be a policy written down that's in place. Everybody will have to have an indoor heat illness prevention program. You know, we already have those out in the field. We have the heat illness prevention. We have an injury and illness prevention program. Now this is just another layer. We have now the indoor heat illness prevention program that we'll have to actually put on paper, and it's something that will become something that we'll have to follow as a policy. So things like, you know, providing an area where employees can cool down, you have to now have that down in your policy. Who's going to be responsible for the monitoring of temperatures, and then making sure that employees are being monitored. Those are the things that we're going to have to look at, put down on paper, and make sure that we're following that.
Yeah, I'm sure, you know, from the outside in, a lot of people might think, well, I mean, you're in a building. It can be air conditioned, right? But at the same time, you know, in the peak of the season where they're really busy and bustling, you know, getting things done, they're going in and out with forklifts and equipment, and so there's constant need to be opening doors, and sure, it gets pretty hot in there. So our processors, I'm sure, really want to protect the health and safety of their employees and a lot of the guys that you lead in those facilities. But this could present some challenges as well.
Absolutely, yeah. So there's definitely going to be challenges in adapting this new rule. And so, again, you know, California, you know, really doesn't make it easy. Again, it's things that we're already doing. We care about our employees, our clients care about the employees, and we're already have things in place. We're doing things to protect these employees, but now it just adds another layer that we have to navigate through. We're working with our clients already and making sure that we're going to be compliant.
Now, can you tell us what the temperature thresholds are for different needs?
Yeah, and so, you know, right now 82 degrees is the number that we've seen in this new rule, where now officially after 82 degrees, these additional parameters will kick in.
82. That's actually pretty low considering, you know, what goes on in the peak of the season.
Yeah, you know, right now we're going through some record-breaking heat waves here, and so 82 degrees is really nothing, right? You know, we've been 3 digits plus for quite some time now, and so 82 degrees is a very low threshold.
Well, hey, thanks for giving us your insights and for what you do in agriculture to keep, you know, your piece and your employees' peace and getting food on the table. It's really important. So thank you very much. Read more about these things in our publications. I'm Matthew Malcolm, CaliforniaAgNet.com.